And the second half gets underway.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Kimmich. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Over to the left. And now the hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Camavinga, Upamecano, and Wan-Bissaka. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Rodrigo. Number 15, Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field, number 18, Šeško. Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Leao. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's lost his man here. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
That's a sharp pass.
Szoboszlai, now it's Vinicius Junior. Still just a single goal between the sides. Played into space out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So what can they conjure from this one? Great chance here to level it up.
Vinicius Junior
receives it in a good position here.
28,599. Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first.
Number 8. Szoboszlai. Coming on the field. Number 22. Leiva. Number 21.
Araujo gets it away. Yildiz. Looking for options for movement. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Into the box. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lima. And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isak.
And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Picked out brilliantly. Wan-Bissaka gets it clear. And that's been won straight back.
Isak.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good running with the ball. Wan-Bissaka in towards the middle. He rises!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Salah. And the shot's on here. Yildiz! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for
Van
changes
Dijk.
on both sides,
Coming on to
actually.
replace him is
That
number
has
6.
certainly made things interesting.
Substitution.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge.
Hits one! It's there! Into the lead once more! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now. I thought it was going to happen.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He'll try to keep this alive. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Added minute has been indicated.
Nicely aimed pass. He can run onto that. He's free, he has got space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Osai Samuel. Isco. Kimmich. Yildiz. Vinicius Junior. Wan-Bissaka could try cutting inside here. And they've got rid. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody,
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Malcolm. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Osei Samuel. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao goes steaming forward. Oh, that's delightful. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. Di Lorenzo. Rafael Leao. Konate gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Onana. Isak. There's the hit! In he goes again! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Elmas. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mendy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. Now the finish! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Kimmich cuts out the pass, and they win it back again. Gets his pass away, and he's found the way past. Now it's Rafael Leao. Can he get away here? And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodrigo. And he has been fouled there. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rafael Leao. Mohamed Salah.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And it's Salah. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Elmas. Malcolm. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai. And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rafael Leao is looking to set free a runner. Mosquera. Onana.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Can he get it through?
Now it's Rodrigo. Elmas. Malcolm.
Rafael Leao. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. And Di Lorenzo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. Camavinga. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Rodrigo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, number 8, Elif Elmas. Coming on the field, number 22, Isco. Number 23,
Isak.
Jones.
Jones.
Substitutions taking place.
Isak.
He's got space in the area.
Kimmich.
Mohamed Salah. And here's Rafael Leao. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's another good win of the ball. Lima. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mohamed Salah.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Great ball, and he's in. Can he put it away?
Isak.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away.
Oh, that's nice.
Isco! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mohamed Salah.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Yildiz takes control of it and he's on the move. Di Lorenzo kept his eye on it and he's there. Jota in acres of space out wide.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Isco plays it short. And here's Isco.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich.
2 minutes to be added on. Mohamed Salah. Di Lorenzo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Isak picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Mateus. Thuram. That's good play. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tomiyasu clears. And the shot's on here. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hazard does well to get it back. Rijkaard can get it clear. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's tidy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Up towards the front line. Moved on forwards. Rummenigge. And it's Azar. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Figo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Figo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Lahm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vigo puts his foot on the gas. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram to Messi. In with the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. Played back in. That's good defending, very good defending. Pull it. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got the shot away! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Camavinga. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pull it. That is good alertness. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just 1 goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
And just a quick reminder today...
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Messi, and the flag has stayed down, and the shots! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Tomiyasu gets it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pull it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rummenigge has a goal! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now it's Camavinga.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Number 2,
Rijkaard.
Mbappe. Number 15,
Hazard.
coming on the field. Number 20,
And it's
Griezmann.
Bale. Cantona
Number
tries a
10,
shot!
Didier Drogba.
And
Number
that has
7,
fair
Cantona.
fizzed.
Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth corner of the game. Araujo with the clearance. And that is expertly dealt with. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bale. Griezmann. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Bale. Shot could be on. He's had a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game... He's got the shot away! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Araujo deals with that comfortably. Neymar, and the shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Aimed beyond the defence. He could be in here. He's found the way through. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header!
Lahm gets rid without sophistication.
That's a sharp pass. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. Quality ball. Lahm. And it's Gullit. To Cancelo. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Vieira. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And they've got rid. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mateus. That has not gone well.
Bayer Leverkusen really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are...
Solid! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rummenigge. Played back in. Real chance here. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. Gullit. Vieira. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira gets over and intercepts. João Cancelo. Rummenigge. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Gullit. João Cancelo. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a good run down the right. Gullit. And the shot! Vieira. Lahm. And it's Van Dijk. And Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Pullet. Mateus. That's an untidy challenge. There's a quick free kick. Oh, what a ball he's in here! That's a good run down the left. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. Neymar. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Neymar. Pullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's through and all alone! There's the hit! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm. And he's picked out the run. João Cancelo. That's a good ball out wide. In once more. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, now here's a good... And Gullit!
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
On the field is
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Substitution.
It was important they didn't get ahead of them.
And the shot! Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can...
He rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Thuram. Looking for the run. Rodri. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's found a way past. Now there's a fight. It's one! It's a goal! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And now he has two.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus. And he's in on goal! Araujo did well to stay calm. Big chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt, it
to
is the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge. He's got space in the chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Pirlo. That is good strength.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Eto'o. Mateus. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Gullit. Rummenigge. Oh, what a pass! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Lahm. Rummenigge.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's in! He's got the shot away! Spezia with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Spezia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Romario. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Figo. Rummenigge. Mateus. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Now it's Gullit. Real chance! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gullit, and here's Romario, driving through the middle. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Pirlo, Neymar, now it's Gullit. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now he's off and running.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Figo. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Araujo gets over and intercepts. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thuram. There's the whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That's tidy. And here's Neymar. No, again there's no way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mateus. He has found the way through. Pirlo. Neymar. Eto'o. Pirlo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
And the shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a decent clearance. Rummenigge looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Lahm. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance to shoot now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Figo. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Hullet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Neymar. Face to face with the keeper. Costa Curta gets it clear. And here's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Mateus. Number 20,
That is as far as they're going to go.
Number 21.
Oh, facing up to his adversary,
Coming on
this
the field,
is a formidable
number
matchup.
17.
He might be in here!
Number
Oh,
3.
now here's an interesting
Rodri.
matchup. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Tries a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the... And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pull it. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pull it. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Gullit. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gullit. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Another throw-in. In with the challenge. He's looking to set free a runner. Rummenigge. Still goalless at the moment. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cantona. And it's Gullit. And he's intervened well there. Well, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this. He's found a way through. Aims beyond the... Can he finish? Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a great ball. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And again, they run up against... He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a brilliant interception. Cantona. Vieira. Oh, good read. And here's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. Guti. And he's picked out the run.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi is flagged offside. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cafu, played into the box, big header! No mistake! Ajax are level. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mateus. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. And here's Hullet. And it's Neymar. Messi. Great hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? Rummenigge. And played it back swiftly. Bale. Rummenigge. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Bale. And the ball's a good one here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Guti did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's Hazard! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Hazard. Now it's Bale.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. He's through here. And he's on his way. Hits one. Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution.
Ajax are making a change now. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. And here's Bale. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ah, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There will be 3 minutes added
On time. Excellent interception. Hazard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rummenigge. Played out to the right. Beckham. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bellingham. Rummenigge.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. He shifted it to the flank. Decent progress down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's dealt with that really well. Shanghai Shenhua with the corner, there first. Shanghai Shenhua with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Quarter of an hour played. So it is still 0-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Mateus. Now it's Messi. Turns and goes back. That could spell trouble. Shanghai Shenhua upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And now the breakaway. Mateus. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar.
Shanghai Shenhua have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nedved goes short. And the finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Ball's gone out of play. Tomiyasu. Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's there to get it away. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And it's Nedved. Messi. And Messi! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Shanghai Shenhua are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar, Thuram gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Basten. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He could be in here. Araujo. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rummenigge. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. Neymar. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Gullit. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Fiddles it through. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Neymar. Can he finish? It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on. Rummenigge. Araujo calmly anticipates. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Tomiyasu deals with that comfortably.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Messi. Interesting ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Rummenigge. That is a great ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shifted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mateus. Messi. That's tidy. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Nedved. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's got away. Nice control. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Number 7, Mateus. Number 20, Neymar. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field.
That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving forward. Chooses to go back. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's had it taken off him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now the finish! Araujo is there to clear, and the counter is on. Palmer can so cleverly bypass the press. Bale.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, good-looking ball. Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's managed to get... Hits one! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their...
Big chance!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And here's Bale. Mbappe. Vieira. It's Gullit. Rummenigge. And they can counter here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Gullit. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo gets a foot in here. Palmer. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. He's away. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Deftly away. Palmer. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Bale. And he's gone backward.
There
Palmer!
will be 1 minute added time.
Defending of the desperate variety. Jordi Alba picks it up out wide. Rummenigge aims beyond the defence. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Please join me in
A
wishing
half
all
of
the best
massive
members of our
entertainment
fan
and
club
excitement.
celebrating
A
their
two-goal
wedding
margin,
anniversary
yes,
today.
but all things still possible.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking to set free a runner. Palmer. And it's Davis. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. It's Bale! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And it's Bale. And no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Well, played right into his path. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Has a goal! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rummenigge, Rafael Leao, Neymar, and it's Vieira, Rafael Leao, Mateus, Bellingham, Rummenigge. Vieira.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rafael Leao, very much a man of this moment. Rose trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Gullit is standing over this one. And here's Rafael Leao. Mateus. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rummenigge. Great hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Gullit. Rafael Leao. Neymar. Gullit. So what can they make of this? Mateus. He's in here! Thuram did well to stay calm there. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That has been slung wide. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Passing nice and neat. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. He's gone forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, he is through here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely feet. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Bellingham. Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's missed.
Oh, what has happened here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Gullit. Rummenigge.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Bellingham. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now, can he find a finish? He's cut it out.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 50 913.
Rijkaard. Mbappe is firing after that one. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Gullit. Rose have a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Le numéro 20, le numéro 9, le numéro 6. À leur place,
And it's
le
Vieira.
numéro 14, le numéro
Rummenigge.
45, le numéro 18, le numéro 26.
Cantona.
Attention,
He can run onto
changement.
that. Oh, just skips past his man. Cantona! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Cruyff. Goes looking wide. Good read, needed to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Cantona. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danger averted for now. Rummenigge. Bale. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's been cut out. Well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. Rummenigge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maldini.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Gullit has created one goal already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. And it's Bale. Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cantona. Vieira makes the interception. Cruyff looks to get on the end of this. Thuram. That's Rijkaard.
Temps additionnel.
And it's Maldini.
1 minute.
Maldini goes on a charge down the left. Bale. That's a fabulous ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is... Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Has a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. Lahm did well to stay calm there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe. Neymar. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi. Oh, important interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Pull it. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Picked out brilliantly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. To Lahm. And it's Neymar. That's good running with the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Real chance here. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pull it. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Gullit. Gullit. Neymar. And they can counter here. He could be in here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mateus. 15 minutes till half-time. Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness. Vieira. Pull it. That's the throw. Now it's Hullet. Foot in.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he had chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Jong, very much a man of this moment. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. That's good defending, very good defending.
1 minute added time.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pull it. Neymar. Closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Could move up a gear here. And he's intervened well there. And it's Hullet. And here's Messi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The attendance
He won't be happy with that one.
70,987.
Messi, he does have an assist to his name. De Jong. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Now, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Vieira. Messi. Mbappe. Referee has just said play on. Messi. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Mbappe. Neymar. There's the shot! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gullit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games. That's changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Number 7.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Coming on the field.
There's a
Number
real appetite
17,
from them to
Owen.
finally put this game to
Number
bed,
13,
but will they?
Bale. Number 5, Eto'o. Number 18, Hazard. Number 8, Bellingham.
Back into the middle.
Substitutions taking place.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined. Owen. A real chance if he can get through. And that's aimed. It's a mighty effort! Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eto'o. Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot, decent hit! The final 5 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Very much into the last knockings.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lahm. And it's Hazard. Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate, and it's been given away. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that. Big chance! He won't be happy with that one. Lovely ball and a real chance now. No way through. Beckham. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Bale looking to get on the end of this. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
What a throw in.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Milan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Messi. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, good spread. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckham. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lovely feet. Now there's a fine... Hits one! There it is!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Beckham. Can he get it through? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, sweet feet. That is good alertness.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chip through. That has been cut short. Thuram. Mateus. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! AC Milan are all square. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Yeah, great hit! That's another chance! He has done it! Into the lead once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Looks a good ball through. He's got away. Has a go! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he was quick to react. Bale, and that's and the shot! It's this time, surely! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Araujo wins the duel this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Gullit. Pass is just off target. Vieira. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Van Dijk. He's looking to set free a runner. In comes the cross. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mateus. And it's Neymar. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot! Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Beckham, Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Might be danger here. Vieira. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Well timed, excellent interception. He can run onto that. Oh, good, decent hit! They've done it!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale, perfectly measured that. A lot of space, and the shot! they've scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a little off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's the hit! Keeper's got his work done.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pass has gone astray. And it's Bale. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fiddles it through. Good read, needed to be. He's in, surely! Can he finish? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Mateus. Mateus! And that is a truly outstanding save. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. Yeah.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's got the shot away! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Bellingham. Neymar. Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Van Dijk. Lahm. Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. He's in a good position. He's had a shot! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? And it's Gullit.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nicked it back promptly. Zakaria. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's the hit! Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a sharp pass. Eto'o. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they've got rid. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Eto'o. And he was alert to it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the ball's a good one here. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Eto'o. Mateus. Looking for the runner. He's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, what a ball he's... Mbappe! Lahm tries to clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Interesting ball. Cantona. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Eto'o. And it's been given away. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still just the single goal between the sides.
Match was 71,898.
And they win it back again. And here's Eto'o, Mateus, Messi. Oh, that's nice. This might spell danger. Rijkaard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. And he's on his what-should-a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Shanghai Shenhua were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution on the field. Number 99.
Shanghai Shenhua can
Bullet.
now introduce the
Number
first of their
8.
substitutes.
Zakaria.
Thuram.
Number 5. Bellingham.
Rijkaard.
Coming on the field. Number 33.
Vieira.
Bale. Number 22.
Now it's Messi.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, now here's an
Number
interesting
11,
matchup.
Neymar.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Eto'o. Mateus. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shanghai Shenhua are looking to break at pace. Vieira. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. Real chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.